There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
Not a bird, not a plane, not even a frog. Just little old me, Underdog.
There's MC and his buddy Chumley, go gophers on the run. The stories of McBride outrageous, no one could be more courageous. Underdog, Underdog, Underdog. Join the king in Bongo Congo, meet a cat with savoir faire. Go watch the hunter chase the bocce, shooters on the rocks, and then there's Underdog.
An exciting day, folks. We are about to launch our first Men to Mars rocket. The 2 astronauts are inside the ship, and the countdown has begun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition.
They're off. Oh, good luck, astronauts. Good luck.
How far out are we?
32 million miles. Why?
There's a strange planet over there which doesn't appear on our space map. Its gravity seems to be pulling us off course.
Turn the gravity index up to 9. We'll pull them right into our little planet.
But, sir, what do we want with them?
They will be decoys for Underdog.
Who's Underdog?
He's the one that can stop me from taking over Earth. He must be destroyed. They're getting closer, closer, closer.
I can't control the ship. We're going to crash.
Hang on, this is the end.
They're stuck fast.
Would you believe it? Mud.
Let's see if we can blast out of it.
That's no use. We can't get out. We'll have to call Earth. Astro's calling Earth. Astro's calling Earth.
Yes, Astros. What is it?
Well, it's kind of embarrassing, sir. Well, what it is, sir, is we're stuck in the mud.
It's true, viewers. Our brave astronauts are stuck on an unknown planet. Only Underdog can save them now. Underdog, where are you? Oh, where has my Underdog gone? Oh, where has he gone?
And Sweet Polly's plea reached the ears of humble, lovable Shoeshine, who, putting down his shoeshine kit, quickly stepped into the nearest telephone booth and...
When astronauts have trouble, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
Underdog approaches. It is time for you to prepare to take over Earth.
Aye, but how?
With this and this.
What are they for?
This is for the little friends. And with this, you will take the ball.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Gee, thanks. Underdog, if it hadn't been for you, we'd be stuck here forever.
Hey, look!
Grab the guns, quick!
Put down your guns and your hands extend. This one is coming as a friend. Why, thank you. See, he is a friendly cuss. Let's take him back to Earth with us.
Perfect. Perfect.
What is Zorb's evil scheme? Does the present to Underdog have anything to do with it? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next episode.
One of the favorite pastimes of Tennessee and Chumley was exploring the Megapolis Museum, which was right next to the zoo. One day, while going down a corridor, they took a wrong turn and found themselves at the stairway to the attic.
Well now, Chumley, here's someplace we haven't been.
Yeah, and it's someplace I don't want to go either.
Why not?
Looks too spooky for me.
That's ridiculous. Now follow me. I'm not afraid.
So long, Tennessee.
Come back here.
But it's dark in there.
Well, what of it? Who's afraid of the dark? Now, come on. There must be a light switch somewhere here. Oh, here it is. See, Chumley? What did I tell you? Nothing to be afraid of. Yay! What's so funny? I was just startled, that's all. Look out, you're going to knock over that statue! Chumley, you clumsy... What is that ridiculous thing on your head?
Where?
Now you've done it.
Hey, look, Tennessee, an old piece of paper.
Let me see that. Wow, Chumley, listen to this. I, Jack the Joker, captain of a pirate ship, did bury all my treasure on the northern shore of Lake Megapolis. Treasure? Northern shore?
Hey, Tennessee, that's right where the...
Right where the zoo is today, Chumley. All that pirate treasure is actually buried somewhere on the zoo grounds.
Yeah, but where? Does it say where?
It just says Rock N20, W15, S42, E6. Just a lot of pirate gibberish. Can't make it out, but no matter what, we'll just start digging. We're bound to find the treasure sooner or later. Come on. All right, Chumley. You start digging here, and I'll start digging over there. But remember, this is all secret. Don't tell anybody what we're looking for.
Okay, Tennessee.
What you doing, Chumley, huh? What you doing? Digging for buried treasure, huh?
Yeah, that's just what I'm doing. You see, we found a note in the museum that said there was a pirate treasure buried right here in the zoo, and so then we'll...
Chumley,
Huh?
I told you to keep it a secret. Now he'll go and yak it up all over the zoo.
No, I won't, Tennessee. I won't tell anybody about your buried treasure. But of course he did. And soon everybody in the zoo was digging madly for treasure. Jack was digging, Baldy was digging, the Beaver brothers were digging, and the zoo began to look like a battlefield. Of course, just at that moment...
What's going on here? Who's digging these holes? I'll get to the bottom of this. There's only one person who could be behind this. Tennessee Tuxedo!
He went south for the winter. East, or maybe perhaps it was north.
Tennessee, come out here.
Now, wait, Stanley, I can explain. We're digging for pirate treasure and...
Treasure in the zoo? Of all the harebrained ideas. Now you fill up every single hole and no more digging.
But the treasure...
Treasure, ha! No more holes. Now get to work.
Gee, Tennessee, how are we going to find the buried treasure if we can't dig around for it?
I think that's a problem for Mr. Whoopi.
And as soon as our two heroes finished filling in all the holes, they took off for the office of Phineas J. Whoopi, the man with all the answers.
So you see, Mr. Whoopi, we can't go digging up the entire zoo. We've got to find out exactly where Jack the Joker buried his treasure.
Buried treasure, eh? Where did you dig that idea up? Well, now, I'll have to take a look at the whole problem. Get it? The whole... Well, let's just see that piece of paper.
Here it is. We can't figure it out. Just a lot of ridiculous numbers and letters.
Yes, well, the letters are points of the compass and the numbers refer to steps. This is what it means. Start at the big rock and walk straight north for 15 steps. Turn west and walk 20 steps. Then turn south and walk 5 steps.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, but how do we know which is the north and which is east and
Don't be ridiculous, Chumley. Everybody knows where north is. It's right,
I'm afraid you can't guess, my boy. If you're going to follow Jack the Joker's directions, you will need a compass.
A compass? What's that?
An instrument that can tell you in what direction you're walking.
But we don't have one of those.
I'll show you how to make one. All you need is a needle, a magnet, a bowl of water, and a piece of cork. The inside of the pop bottle cap will do nicely. Now stoke the point of the needle along the magnet, and it too will become a magnet.
How many times do you have to stroke it?
10 or 15 times should do it. Now float the piece of cork on the water and carefully balance the needle across the cork. So, see what happens?
Look, Tennessee, it's turning.
Now it's stopped.
What direction do you think it's pointing?
North?
Right. The Earth is like a huge magnet, and the magnetized point of the needle is attracted to the magnetic North Pole, so no matter which way you turn it, the needle will always point north.
How about east and west?
And south?
Well, when you're facing north as the needle is pointing, east is always on your right, and west is always on your left. And of course, south is behind you.
Now we can follow Jack the Joker's directions and find exactly where the treasure is. Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. Come on, Chumley. All right, Chumley, here's the rock. This is where we start. You carry the compass, and I'll read the directions. Ready?
Okay, Tennessee.
All right. Walk 20 steps straight north.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look out for that rock! Now look what you've done. You've spilled our compass.
But the two treasure hunters soon made another compass and continued their search. This time Tennessee carried the compass and Chumley read the directions.
Now turn left and walk west 25 steps.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Tennessee.
7, 8,
Tennessee.
10, 11.
Tennessee.
Ouch! Chumley, why didn't you tell me that tree was there?
And so it went, until at last...
All right, Chumley, where do I go from here?
Nowhere, I guess. That's the end of the directions.
Then this is it, Chumley. This is where Jack the Joker buried his treasure. Let's dig.
Right in Stanley's front yard?
Never mind. We'll have the treasure dug up and out of here in no time. Stanley won't even know what happened. Dig. It's here. Hurry, Chumley. Heave.
Open it.
There's another chest inside.
Tennessee, Tuxedo!
It's Stanley. Quick, hide this last little box under your hat.
Ah, caught in the act, digging holes and in my front lawn. Ooh, I'm going to lock you two up for a week. Flunky!
Yeah, boss.
Get this pesky penguin and walrus out of my sight. Out!
All right, Chumley, the box.
What box?
The box under your hat, you goof. The treasure.
That box? Here it is. What do you suppose is in it, Tennessee?
Diamonds, maybe? Or rubies, or emeralds, or pearls? Here, let's put it down and open it. Oh, boy, Chumley, we're going to be rich at last. Ready, Chumley? Here goes. A jack in the box.
Look, there's a note.
Ha, ha, ha. Jack the Joker.
No.
What you do? Paint 'em picture?
Colonel.
You play him joke on Colonel?
Treasure.
Oh, him think him treasure map, then him get fooled. Whoopie doopie, you genius.
Brains, Sergeant, brains. If we want to catch those Indians, we'll just have to use our heads.
That's sure enough using your head.
Look, Sergeant, there's Indian writing on this rock. It's a map. It must be the map of the lost treasure of the Gopher Indians. A fortune in gold.
I can't make head and tail out of this map.
We'll find some friendly Indian who can.
The only Indians around here are the Gophers, and they ain't exactly friendly.
Nonsense, Sergeant. Look there. And he's carrying a sign. It's Indian map reading, a specialty. Bully! Just what we need.
I'd be careful, Colonel. He looks mighty like a gopher to me.
Oh, nonsense. Gophers are short. This Indian is tall. You there. Can you read this map?
Map say...
Take this down, Sergeant.
Walk 'em north 5 miles, turn 'em to sunset, walk 'em 10 miles.
This cliff sure is getting mighty steep.
Think of the treasure at the end of the trail.
Sure enough, looks like we're coming to the end of the trail right now. Ouch! Ouch!
Where to next, Sergeant?
Directions say cross the river and climb that tree, and then the treasure you will see.
Bully! Bully! Here's a handy raft.
Begging the Colonel's pardon, but that current looks mighty swift.
Nonsense, Sergeant. Now follow me. Ready? Push off. We'll head straight for that tree. We're saved! Well, we've made it at last, Sergeant. There's the tree. Up we go. I see it. I see the treasure. What can you see, Sergeant?
It's not what I can see. It's what I can hear.
There it is, Sergeant. The treasure. Open it.
But it says, do not open until Christmas or you'll be sorry.
Nonsense. Regulation 607 expressly says colonels can open presents before Christmas.
Don't miss our next adventure. It ought to be a real treasure.
Zorb, evil ruler of a strange planet, had sent one of his men down to take over Earth.
It is time for you to prepare to take over Earth.
Aye, but how?
With this and this.
This is very exciting, viewers. Underdog has not only brought back the 2 astronauts, but also a stranger from another planet. Our scientists are examining him now. And here is our hero. Underdog, will you step over here and say a few words to our audience?
Certainly, Everything's going round and... Whew. I feel fine when I sit down, but when I stand up, things spin around.
But that's terrible, Underdog. We must get you to a hospital right away.
There's work to be done. I cannot stay. I must be up and on my way.
For Underdog. He's not well. Oh, Underdog! Underdog!
I feel fine when I sit down, but when I stand up, things spin around.
He feels fine when he sits down, but when he stands up, things spin around.
Better get him to the hospital right away.
Meanwhile, back at the laboratory, the scientists were having trouble with the man from the strange planet.
I'm getting out of here.
No, we're not finished.
Oh, yes, you are.
No!
I must not be slow. It's hip, 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 and...
You feel fine when you sit down, but when you stand up, things spin around.
Of course they spin around. As long as Underdog wears that charm around his neck, he'll get dizzy every time he stands up. He's helpless. Now let's see how Cron is doing.
The cage! Lower the cage! That ought to hold him for a while. We'll keep him there till he calms down. Look! He's growing! He's getting bigger!
He's filling the cage!
He's going to burst out of the cage! He's out! He's out! And he's still growing!
Now what will happen? Underdog sick, a giant loose in the land. Who can stop him? And how big will he get? Don't miss the gigantic excitement in our next episode.
Oh, 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 oh.